Hello everyone, this is HG Thunder here with you on episode 2 of Black Ops 101. Right here, as you guys can probably tell by now, we've got a domination game on Villa. Now, one thing about this game that I kind of had a problem with was that my team sucked. And one thing you will see from the very start is that I sucked as well. A little bit about that spot that you just saw me get that kill. Really always throw a grenade there, especially on domination. I mean, people are almost guaranteed to run around that corner going for B. And the advantage of being on this side that I spawn on is that your team does get to B first. Unfortunately, my team didn't go to B first. My team did something or another. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. Other things to watch out for here are how I play certain situations with knowing there's guys. If I get hit markers and it's really soon after, it takes a lot less for me to get the kill than it does for them to, and it's generally pretty good. Now here's where I start getting pissed off because my team is doing, I have no idea what, and they're already in our spawn and B isn't even captured. So I'm sitting here for a while, I'm letting this guy see if he can make the first move, and I honestly have no clue what exactly is going on here. But I decided I'd move up and just forget it, and then just my luck, he comes down as soon as I move out. Anyways, I'm going back over here looking for him, and then I'm going to head over and I'm going to really start kind of taking control of this game because my teammate is not doing anything right there, and you'll see the rest of these guys are doing nothing either. Right now, it looks like I'm 3-4, not terrible right now, but not good. I think it's better than everyone else on my team except for that 3-3 guy. But I guess just go ahead and enjoy this little death streak I have going on, and don't worry, I do pick it up. But I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know this from the very start. This is not the best kill-death ratio game. Now, right there, you saw me kind of take a few shots, get hit markers, and then run. The reason I did not try and stay and finish that kill is because I figured if that guy's up there from that long of a range, knowing that we're going to be over there, he's probably a sniper. And that anywhere, not anywhere, but in most cases like that, when he can see all of you and you can only see his head and he's a sniper, he's probably going to beat you. Alright, so here's where I start getting a little bit better, and I'm slowly picking it up here. And I'm pretty much having to do it without my team, because for the most part, as you'll see later on, I'll bring up the scoreboard occasionally, they are doing absolutely nothing. Again, with the exception of a couple. Now, right here is almost a fail-safe play that a lot of people don't really know about, surprisingly. But if you get someone in the last stand, and instead of running with the corner to possibly expose yourself, throw a flash grenade, and the flash will kill them. It doesn't have to hit them direct impact, it just has to hit them a little bit. And then that gets them. Now right there I started freaking out. I've got my turtle beaches on, and I heard footsteps and then wasn't sure what to do. So I kind of had a little spray and pray, but that's fine, it'll do the job. Right here I think my team finally gets B, and there are a couple guys on it, which is a godsend because that never happened when I started this game and really throughout the rest of it. Now, right here, you start to see me start picking up my streak, and I'm going to get a little bit campy as we go on, because I know that I'm getting close to this, and, well, that sucks. Never mind, this is next time. Anyways, yeah, that really sucks, that pisses me off. They've got a few guys down there, and I don't know, I shouldn't have taken that shot. But anyways, after this, I really do pick it up, and I don't know what my team does. I just ignore them from here on out. Let's look at this scoreboard. 1-9, 3-5. So the 7-7 guy and me at 11-8 are the only two people that are doing anything. I guess actually I did get the Blackbird. Yeah. Anyways, I didn't get my chopper gunner this time, but I figured I'd get it eventually. Because the guys we were playing with, luckily, were not the fastest on the guns. Now this is just embarrassing. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I personally feel as though I unloaded enough bullets into that guy that he should have died, but apparently not. But, you know, I'm fine with that. It'll happen occasionally, and right here I get pissed off because they capture all flags. Now, one thing you want to do when you're doing any sort of objective game, especially domination, is don't capture or arrange your team around the map so that you cannot predict their spawn. Because as soon as we did that, we stopped knowing where they're going to spawn, or having an idea at least. And, sorry, I'm feeling terrible right now. As soon as we did that, then they started spawning all around us, killed a few guys, and captured 2 flags. So, lesson learned, well, actually, they probably didn't learn this. I already knew this, but for you guys, do not, whatever you do, this is really embarrassing. do not capture all 3 objectives unless you're going for a perfect 200-0 win, or you need it to win the game. And right here, you're going to see me get a little bit campy because I'm kind of pissed off and I see guys keep on running at me. Obviously, don't just sit here the entire match, but this is a really good spot if they have C captured, because they're going to come through here, and if you get 1 kill, they're going to be determined to come get you again. I mean, it's just the way people are. They want to go kill the camping guy. And what the beauty of this spot is that you have that tree on your left, keeping anyone from seeing you. Now, the tree's not the best protection, but people can't see you from that side. Then you've got that giant rock, which frankly does give really great protection, just like Trojan. Anyways, inappropriate. Going on with this, I run out of ammo, and here's where I have no clue what happened. I mean, my aim was off. I was not looking up there. Whatever it was, if you're going to run down that hall, learn from my mistake. Don't run down the middle without checking that top. Now, right here, you see, I saw this guy on the map over left, and I figure he is camping there because that's a pretty decent spot to camp. Now, what I didn't think to do was check the hallway right after that. So, yeah, lesson tip number, whatever the hell this is, like 5 or 6. If you're going to see someone and you want to go after them, make sure your place that you're going to go is clear. Don't ever just run into the open. Now, see, I checked it that time just to make sure that there wasn't anyone in the hall right beforehand. And this guy in last stand is pissing me off. I have to kill him like 7 times every single time I come across him. Anyways, right here, when you're capturing, if you don't have frag grenades, and I don't think I did at the time, make sure you're throwing flashes, because or concussions is what I use, because if anything, you want to be able to at least predict if there's a guy coming at you, not necessarily to kill him or to get at him, but at least to slow him down and to know that there's guys there so you aren't caught off guard. Now, I threw 2 flashes, one at each angle, because I knew at that time that people can spawn. When you're at sea, people will be spawning from both the back area where I just came from and from this long hall area, and they can run both ways. So by flashing both areas, you really get a good idea of where they might be coming. Now, I think right here you're going to see me really moving around, capturing this, because I heard that we're losing A, which is ridiculous. And this is also bad, but that's fine. Anyways, sorry, I was just kind of watching that. I destroy this kid with the Python, which is why the Python is so good, is if you get 1 shot on the head, you can hit 1 shot anywhere else, and it's pretty much the kill. It's great, and I have not had any problems whatsoever with the Python. It gets the kill really quickly. Granted, it has a huge recoil on it, but when you're shooting close range, this is what you usually do for a pistol, and you have to fire quickly, then it does the trick perfectly. Now, here my team's being retarded and going at A again. So at first, I started running over there to C because I figured that's where they would spawn, but then I saw some red dots, and I figured I'd go for a kill or 2, but nothing happened. So I venture back over here. Now, the one thing you want to be careful of, anywhere you run, is don't run across that door where that guy just did without looking inside. Now, granted, he might have looked inside and just got unlucky with the timing, but chances are that if you do that, you're going to run into some sort of issue with some other guy camping or just rounding the corner at the same time. And because he's in the dark, he's got a much better feel of what's going on. Now, this should have killed him, but that's fine. This last stand kid, I'm freaking annoyed as hell at him. Chopper Gunner, this thing I'm pretty sure is what made the game. Prior to this, my team was kind of really sucking, and we were losing B at the time, so I figured it's a good time. Unfortunately, they got it right before I got that guy, but that's fine. I ended up getting enough kills, I think, throughout here and just delaying them enough to keep them from coming at me. So far, if anyone's wanting to keep track, that's 2 Blackbirds called in, 1 Chopper Gunner. And like I said, my kill-death ratio is not the best in this game, but it does get the job done. And frankly, had it not been for my being in this game, my team would have easily lost. And I don't mean to sound arrogant with that, but I'm just saying my team was that bad. Right now, I'm 43-14, and then I've got a guy on the bottom, 1-18. And this is just infuriating, because I'm not having the best game of my life, but a decent one. And it's a really close game. If you've been looking at that scoreboard, right now it's 164-160, and it's been going back and forth the entire game. And I have 5 captures, followed by 4, and then pretty much it drops off after that. So, again, without trying to sound arrogant, I'm essentially the reason that we won this game, just because my team was that bad. That method that you just saw me do is not the best one to pursue. Most people knife, unfortunately. I'm as you guys have known from the rest of my videos, I'm kind of a quick scoper, and in all my private matches and lobbies and stuff, we always say no knifing allowed, and I switched to tactical, so my knife reflex is almost entirely gone. I mean, occasionally I will, and I mean, this makes getting lightweight pro a complete asshole for me to get. So there's third 8 kill streak, because that guy was being a retard and just firing anywhere. Again, when you're doing this, I saw my guy on C, and I have this Blackbird in the air, so I know where they're going to be spawning, or running at least. Now, the beauty of the Blackbird, and what most people will do at this point, is they will, as soon as they get their chopper gunner, they will call it in. Now, don't do this, okay? You've got a Blackbird in the air, and that can help you get so many more kills just by having that. Now, right now, I do call it in because it's 193, and I just wanted to call it in. Unfortunately, don't really do anything because they end up we end up dominating them. And I think, yeah, that guy behind me, that Squirrel of Death, was the only other guy that was like legitimately helping my team. But after the end of this game, 52 and 14, like I said, not the best kill death-wise, but with 5 captures, 2 defends, and that high of a score, I'm going to say that, especially with that 2 and 20 guy, I think I did my job in completing this game and helping my team get the win. Anyways, guys, I hope this video helped you. Please rate, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. Please give me some suggestions as what you guys want to see in the future. Sorry this one took a little while. I've been sick. I've been out of town. And be on the lookout for some more Black Ops 101 videos coming out. Alright, peace out, YouTube.